Oh man, cuz where's everybody at? I haven't done a Dolo video in a grip, buddy. I haven't done a Dolo video in a grip. So, gotta get back into the rhythm. Gotta get back into the flow of things. You know what I'm saying? But listen, you already know what it is. But if you don't know, y'all know what it is. Welcome back to For Nostalgic Reasons, dog. Let's go. Now, I am also, for those who don't know, I am also the co-founder of the I Can't Even Sleep podcast. I'm the founder of the new segment that's on this channel as well, the Legends in the Making. And listen, if you haven't watched those videos, man, you definitely gotta watch those videos because they're super tough, bro. And a lot of you have already watched the videos, so I'm not even tripping on it. But if you haven't, go peep. But it's been a little bit since I've definitely done these videos dolo. I'm not even in the studio. I'm just chilling out here, just chilling. But for this video, man, just not even gonna go into a whole like super long jump. It's gonna be real short, man. It's gonna be a reflective type video. And for those who don't know, we're in one of the greatest times of the year. What's that song? It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's not even Christmas. I'm not talking about Christmas. I'm talking about Leo season. Let's go. It is Leo season, man, and we're in full effect, my guy. We're in full effect. You listen, we're smack dab, and listen, come on, dog. I followed like the rising sign and the fallen sign, and all. I understand all that other stuff, but I'm just coming from, the year or the time period that I was directly born in, and that is the first week of August, smack dab in Leo season. Come on, listen, man. You already know what it is, man. Come on, dog. You already know what it is. I'm gonna get this joint redone too. This joint's gonna look way hotter, but you already know what it is, man. We don't play with that, man. We're in full effect, and my birthday is tomorrow, August 6th, 1996. I'm turning 26 years old, man. Dog. Turning 26, my guy. It's just year 25 has been a hell of a year. A lot of ups and a lot of downs. A bunch of downs, a bunch of ups, a bunch of downs, man. And overall, like all those downs that I had, like just going, like life was just stomping the hell out of me, just giving me the quick one, two, then listen, life was throwing haymakers, my guy. Life was really trying to put me down, but even through all that, like that, I found the ups that's in that. Like all the lessons I've learned this past year, I've learned so much, man. I feel like I've evolved so much as a person, as a human being. It's actually incredible. I almost don't recognize myself. It's like no, but just like I've just been like reflecting a lot. Especially that's usually what I do when around my birthday. I just reflect on the year, and just what it was like, what my mindset was like the previous year. I put up like usually I started putting up annual Instagram posts. So follow me on IG. I just talk about just like the whole entire year in general that I've had, and just like I was reading the caption I put for year 24, reflecting on my whole year being 24, and just like my mindset was just like, it was just so much like naive optimism. Like it was just so like, yo man, I'm like, this is gonna be the best year of my life. I swear, y'all gonna see it, y'all. I swear. Da-da-da. And it's just like, I knew what I'm like in more ways than one. It was year 25 definitely was one of the best years of my life, but not for the reasons that I was thinking when I made the post. Like I'm just like when I was like thinking, like my whole mindset just reading on the caption, I could just tell, like I can go back and just be like, yo, I know exactly what I was thinking at that moment. I was just like, yo, like I'm gonna be grinding every single day. That was before I started the channel. I was still like trying to get like the channel together and stuff like that, just still doing like trial runs and stuff. And I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna be working every single day. I'm gonna be getting it in and da 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 da. And I mean, listen, as you guys can see, that's obviously not happening. like my whole mindset was just like, yeah, I'm gonna grind every single day. I'm finally in a position where, I got everything I've ever needed to, start, and I'm definitely gonna start doing it and da da da. And like, I was just so naive to like, I don't even want to say so naive, but like just in ways I was very naive to like, the struggles that I would probably have early on, the different hiccups that would come along, excuse me. And plus another thing, like when I started the channel and stuff like that, it was just like my whole mindset was like, yeah, that's gonna be me and like a group of my friends. We're gonna be like just like RDC World, man. Like we're finally gonna just all come together. I finally got the platform. I finally got the equipment. I finally got all this stuff to get started. We're gonna do this job. And luckily and unluckily, luckily and whatever the opposite of unluckily, right? Didn't happen that way. It just didn't happen that way. Thankfully, and not thankfully, whatever. I'm a little faded right now. Please don't judge me right now. A little faded right now, but let's drink some wine. But like, it just didn't happen that way. It just didn't. Like one of the major things that like I've learned this past year is just like, I've just like learned to really just fully, like I've always used to say it, like just accept people for who they are. I've fully like grasped, and I think I'm in the middle of like mastering the concept of just like, yo, I'm not begging anyone to like be in my life anymore. I'm not like sitting over here just like giving my heart and soul to people anymore. I've grown out of that mindset of just like I'm no longer like afraid to be alone anymore. I've been alone. Like I've been put in situations so many times this year to like be alone. And listen, I can't even say I like mastered all those situations with flying colors. Like, yeah, I was alone and man, no, bro. Like that joint was getting wild. Like I've had to go deal with like anxiety attacks all over again. I remember I made videos about past anxiety attacks. Like those joints started coming back, just the fear of just like the unknown. But in the same way, that just means I'm growing. That's how I know that I'm growing, because I'm like putting myself in very uncomfortable situations again. I know that all those things is just like me just thinking, just obsessing over, just trying to get better, just trying to level up, just trying to master my craft and my overall just mindset. Like I'm just trying to be a better person every single day. And like it's scary, dog. It's scary. But like I said, I've just learned to like I'm just no longer just in the position to be like, yo, man, I'm not begging for nobody to stay in my life. You can be here, or it is what it is, or just you can't. I'm my own security guard of this environment, man. I really am. I figure I can know when I pick and choose, who to let in and who not, and I'm getting dangerous out here, dog. My mindset is getting sharp, man. My mindset is getting so sharp. I've been joking around with like family and friends, just like I'm over the hill, man. Like 25 is to me, like you climbing up. You get to 25, you're like, all right, start getting cracking. And like now it's just like I'm on the other side now. I'm coming down. I'm 30s waiting for me. I'm like, first I was like over here, and now I was up here. Now 30s like waiting for me. What was that? Come on. 30 is waiting for me. But I hear so many people, like I listen to so many podcasts and stuff like that, people much older than me. I like to like listen to a lot of like older people. I low-key have a little bit of an old soul too, but like I love listening to people that are like in their like 40s, 50s, just talk about life and just like hear what their perspective is. And a lot of people that like are successful, they just talk about how much of a blessing it is to grow to that age of being like where they are. Like I've been listening to a lot of like Kevin Hart and stuff like that, like watching him or listening to him talk about like when he's not trying to be super funny, and just listening to talk about life and just growing and how his mindset is just, it's fascinating. Listening to him, listening to Dave Chappelle, he's in his 40s now, just listen to how like cerebral his mindset is. Listening to rest in peace Kobe before he passed away. You know, he just started piecing things together. He passed away at 41, but like he just like he was already. Everybody knows about Kobe. There's nothing I can say. Like everyone knows how genius he was. But I've just been listening to a lot of older people, just like how much of a blessing it is just to get to that age, and like it's a blessing and it's a curse at the same time, because you know, a young man, like my dad tells me all the time, a young man is a dumb man, and you do a lot of dumb stuff when you're young, but all that stuff has to be. It's not, that phrase isn't meant to be taken as, you know, offense. It's not meant to be offensive. It's not meant to be like looked down upon. It's like it's just true. You're just ignorant to a lot of things. A lot of people, when you're young, you make a lot of mistakes. I know for a fact that like when I was 22, 23, I made a lot of mistakes where I was just like thought I was being right. I thought I was being cool. Even when I was like 20, like my early 20s, sometimes I look back at like text messages where I used to talk to people like what my mindset was when I was 20. It's just like, ah, man. Sometimes I cringe at it because I'm like, come on, dog. Like, but it's like, you know, you don't know, man. You just don't know. Like, I just didn't know. So it's just wild, man. It's like, I watch my younger siblings, like, you know, I'm the oldest of, you know, I have 5 other siblings, so like just watching their actions is just like, listen, just people what they do, it's just like, you can only say so much. Sometimes you just gotta let them learn on their own. You just gotta let them learn on their own. They'll figure, like, hopefully they'll figure it out. Like, I can't keep telling you like, yo, do this, or point you in the right direction. Just, hey, listen, I can drop gems on you. It's up to you whether you're gonna listen or not. Because I know a lot of stuff my parents were trying to tell me, I know for a fact I didn't listen. I listened more times than not, but a lot of times I was just like, yo, like, I ain't listen. And I had to go through some BS, and then I was like, oh, okay, that's what you were trying to tell me. But for the most part, like, this year overall has been just, oh, man. What can I say, man? Just all about growth. I'm coming up on a year of this channel being made up in September. Start my first video, and just learning the different editing mistakes, learning the editing process and stuff like that. Learning how to do like yo, just be consistent, bro. Or not be consistent, but like the fact that you're just doing multiple takes before you do a video, just like, yo, man, some of these videos I'm doing, like, I have to restart these joints like 5-6 times for me to actually get a groove going. And then I can, you know, pretty much manage from there. But like, it's just like, yo, how should I say this, or how should I start this video? Like, oh man, I messed up on this word. Like, oh my god, like. So, and then learning just like scrapping whole videos. There's so many videos that I've scrapped that you guys have not even seen, and some of them were actually really good ideas. Some of them were due to like technical difficulties that you guys haven't seen them. Some of them were just like, it was a really good video, but I was like, it could be better, and then it turned into something else. So just learning that whole thing, just really focusing on, you know, like just putting out quality over quantity overall. I just want to be able to put out quality things. Like, I know for a fact, like when I first started making like skits and stuff, I first started doing all that back in 2018, so 4 years ago. So when I was like 20, started making skits and stuff like that with my friends, and I was just so like, yo, man, we're gonna have to put out like 2-3 skits every single day. That's the only way. You gotta keep, and you just not even realizing that, yo, like that's gonna burn you out, cause like it's hard. It's hard being creative. Not hard being creative. How should I say this? It's hard like creativity. It doesn't have a schedule. It's not like, oh yeah, this is my set time of like, that's when I'm going to be creative. Like, or like, this is when, it just like, at least for me, that's just not how my creativity works. It comes in just, sometimes it comes like in weird times where like I'm in the shower or, you know, I'm driving. A lot of times it comes when I'm driving. I'm just like, dang, I gotta pull over. Hurry up and write this drawing down before I miss it. Like, there's no schedule in it. So that's one thing I really had to learn. Just like, because there's some days where like I'm in droughts where like, yo, like I really don't feel like this right now. And I'll have an idea and I'll be like that. I don't think that's good enough. But one thing I've learned, like if I have an idea about something or a video or whatever it is, and it's like, and I have that same idea and I'm still like thinking about it for like the next like 3-4 days, and I'm like, all right, like that means I need to do it because it hasn't left yet. A lot of ideas I have where like they're probably not as good as they should have been. Like they like come and then I'll be like, I'll forget it like 10 minutes later and I'm like, yeah, probably wasn't that good. But like I said, this whole year, dog, the growth of, you know, starting Legends in the Making, you know, it's a little bit with us. Some things, it's been a little bit of a struggle trying to get a little bit more guests and stuff like that. I've had a falling out with a couple people that I wanted to have on Legends in the Making, but just having that, like creating that, just having like coming up with the concept of that was super dope. Like I said, starting this podcast with my guy Jay, my brother, this man Jay Len, starting that, it's been super dope. Just finding different ways of being creative is just super dope. I just this whole entire year has just been a blessing, to be honest. Just with everything. Like I said, all the ups and downs, just with everything, man. And listen, year 26. I'm gonna save all the things. I'm gonna save it for the podcast. Actually, I was gonna say it now, but I'm gonna save it for the podcast. But there's some things I'm trying to manifest in year 26, dog. Definitely some things I'm trying to manifest. So, man, it's gonna be. I can't wait. But like I said, I appreciate the support that I've gotten, the real support that I've gotten, man. There's people that just like, you know, are just here to just like be like, you know, congratulations, and they just like whatever, and they just move on. But the people that have actually like, yo, like helped me get like, especially the people that have actually sat there and helped me get out of my head with like the different anxieties and stuff like that, the just different like droughts and stuff I get into, just like those people that have actually like sat there and really helped me with just really like been there for me. You don't understand how much I appreciate you guys, and it's a lot. It's a few people. And I'm gonna keep it a little bit private. I'm not gonna shout them out, just not right now. I'm not gonna shout them out right now. But don't ask me what I was doing just now. But you know, I really do appreciate them and everything they do. Like I said, it's a few people. But I look forward to the future. I look forward to the future, but I'm very, very, very happy and content. Very happy and excited about the present as well. I'm not like, I remember last year I was just looking super far into the future, like, yo, you know, I'm doing like, you know. This year I'm just like taking each and every day, just like, yo, I'm really just trying to enjoy the present. I'm really just trying to, like, this right here, this moment right now. Such a dope moment, man. Such a tough period in time, and I'm loving every second. But I appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all back in the next one. I'll actually have some more vids coming. So shout out to y'all. Love y'all. Sky's the limit. Not even, matter of fact, I gotta come up with a new one, man. Sky's not even the limit anymore. You know, we got astronauts, dog. The sky's, I mean, I don't plan on going to space anytime soon, but you know. But overall, for lack of a better term, the sky's the limit, and all of you guys have the power to make things happen. It all starts with you. It all starts with you. You cannot wait for other people to make things happen for you. It all starts with you. And as long as you have the confidence and belief within yourself to make make your goals happen, make your dreams happen, make the life that you want to make. You have the power to do so, and it's ultimately up to you, man. You are holding the controller in your own video game, bro. Your life is your own video game. You're holding the controller. You got sticks. You don't even got next. You got on right now, dog. You got on right now. So make that job the best you can, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Salute.